Even though the Fairmont Mayakoba is known for being a peaceful, laid-back resort, there's actually plenty to do here. So in this video, I'm giving you a walkthrough of some of the activities and amenities that I experienced during my stay. Let's start with the fitness center. And yes, this is included with that daily resort experience fee. And if you're not sure what I mean by that, definitely check out my full honest review of the Fairmont, where I break down everything you need to know before booking, including pricing plans, what's included, and what extra fees to expect. The fitness center is open 24/7, which is pretty rare for resorts these days, and it's fully equipped with state-of-the-art machines, including Peloton and Techno Gym equipment. They also offer fitness classes, but just keep in mind those do come at an extra charge, and you can find the full schedule and pricing in the Fairmont Mayakoba app, which is kind of really a website, which I will put in the description. The fitness center is located in the same building as the lobby, just downstairs on the first floor, and right next to it is the spa, which is definitely a big attraction here. Now, I didn't try any of the treatments myself, but I do know it is well known for some of their high-end services, and it is absolutely beautiful. One thing I did take advantage of and really enjoyed was the bikes available throughout the property. You can grab one anytime during the day and explore, which is perfect because this resort is huge. In fact, one morning I rode out to catch the sunrise. It was such a beautiful way to start the day while seeing more of the property. Plus, it fits perfectly with the overall wellness vibe here. Another highlight was the guided boat tour, where you get to see a lot of birds and animals and hear more about the history of Mayakoba and the property. There was not a ton of wildlife or bird activity during my tour, but I did enjoy seeing the neighboring properties from the boat. So I passed both the Banyan Tree and Rosewood, which are sister resorts within the Mayakoba complex. And the Rosewood has these incredible little villas right on the water. Another activity that is included in that resort fee that I also took advantage of was taking a golf cart ride toward the center of the resort, where there is a beautiful little Pueblito, which is a replica of an old Mexican village, also a cenote that you can tour, and a butterfly sanctuary. Aquí en El Pueblito is another fun thing you can do here at Mayakoba. We're going to go check it out. There's like stores. We're going to see what there is to offer. Let's go. Vamos. Now, the Pueblito was pretty quiet when I went, since it was during the day and most people were at the pool or the beach, but it definitely comes more alive at night. There are a few little shops there, an art gallery. They also host the cooking classes there, which are an extra charge. And my favorite part was the little chapel. And in the same area is the Cenote and Butterfly Sanctuary. So we're getting ready to tour a cenote, and you guys know how much I love cenotes, and this one is filled with bats, which is called murciélagos in Spanish. So, tengo miedo, pero I'm gonna do it.
It's a very interesting stage, so be careful.
Now, I didn't last too long in there because the moment he showed me where all the murciélagos were hanging out, I was like, goodbye. But if you are into cenotes, it's actually a really cool spot to check out. Just know this is not the kind of cenote that you swim in. It's just more of a guided tour with a lot of fascinating history and detail behind it. Now, I did love the Butterfly Sanctuary, which is right next to the cenote. You go inside and you're completely surrounded by butterflies. I mean, who wouldn't love that? There were several different species, and once again, Bruno, who gave us the cenote tour, walked us through the sanctuary and shared so many interesting facts. The whole experience was so peaceful and beautiful, and I definitely recommend it if you are staying here. He even told us that people come from all over just to see the sanctuary, and it's one of the newer additions to Fairmont Mayakoba. And finally, I want to give you a walkthrough of one of the kids clubs, which is included in the resort experience fee. So this one is the Balam Kids Club, which is located in that central area right where all of the popular pools are. And I just loved how welcoming the girls were to me. They were more than happy to show me around because they understand that it can be stressful as a parent to drop your kids off at a resort kids club. It's designed for ages 5 to 11, but they do have a separate room that has X-ball and foosball for some of the older kids. And they do have a ton of different activities. Most are included, but then they do have ones that are an additional cost that are kind of special, but they're only $25 per hour per child, or 500 Mexican pesos. And then they also have another kids club closer to the beach called Kuwati. This one has like a little plunge pool that they can go in. So if you're hanging out at the beach and you want to drop your kids off there, that one is also available. And this is just a handful of the activities that come with your stay. Non-motorized water sports like paddleboarding and kayaking are also included in the resort fee. And they offer rooftop mixology classes, which I really wanted to try, but there just wasn't enough time to fit it all in. And there's also seasonal events and rotating activities that are included throughout the year. And they list all of those on the Fairmont app that I mentioned. And I will put that link in the description so you can check all of these out ahead of time. And there are a ton of activities that come with an extra fee, like excursions, motorized water sports, and they even have a yacht experience. And again, I would love to hear from you in the comment section below. If you've been to this resort, let us know some of your favorite activities there. Or if you're looking to book this resort, you can actually get a really good rate through my travel agency partner, Travelingos. And you can also find that special booking link in the description. And keep following me at 3 Days and Tres Noches, where I bring you honest resort reviews, travel tips and information, and show you can have an amazing vacation in a really short amount of time. You can also find me on Instagram and TikTok.